Ethan, you can sit on that stool over there.
I don't think it's.
What's up, everybody?
So.
We're live.
Oh goodness, Ethan, you get on a live stream and start coughing. That's greatness. I love the. Sean in Alaska. Wow. And Brushy Creek Ranch.
Bushy Creek Bunch. There's Jackson.
Okay, I'm too far. Hi, Jackson.
Favorite child is here.
So we did this out in the shop, so an annoyance.
So we came out.
So the kids came out here. Jamie's little farm said, "Hey, how's it going?"
We're on time with Easton. Yeah, he comes out here and like starts coughing. I'm like, this could be the worst time.
Walker Farm fam said, "Hey, what's up, Easton?"
I remember you commented on our last video and said hi.
Say hi back.
Hello.
We got 8 people watching and 1 thumbs up. Y'all hit that thumbs up for us.
Walker Farm fam, they did the worm challenge with us. Their son ate a worm.
He ate the worm.
And they challenged you to eat the next one.
Eat it?
Yeah.
Like, put it in my mouth and chew it.
They can't see you on the.
Like, chew the worm. Like, eat it, Mom? Like,
yeah, he took it. He like took one big one for the team.
Hey, 5L4H.
No, did he have to swallow it?
I think he swallowed it, yeah.
Wait, where's the
No,
worm?
he didn't swallow it.
I thought he did.
He spit out, started gagging, almost threw up. He looked like Reed did when he ate the bad jerky.
I thought
I'll do it. No, I'm gonna kiss it. I'm gonna kiss it. Walker Farm fam, I'm sorry, but I have to kiss it. Wait, where's the worm? Where's the worm? You're gonna do it live?
Hey, Sean in Alaska, thanks for the thumbs up. We got 5 thumbs ups.
I'll swallow it like a pill.
Yeah,
I thought, for some reason, I thought he swallowed it. I guess, I don't know. That's really funny, though. If this one right here did anything like that, you would see the same.
Okay, I got the worm.
You're getting it live right now. Easton's going to kiss a worm live.
Oh, they're dirty.
Yeah, they're dirty, son.
You better get on the camera.
You better get on here and get in front of us. You better chew it. All right,
no, I'm not chewing it. I'm kissing it.
Wait, hold on. I want to video you.
We'll put it on
TikTok.
Instagram. We're live, and I'm kissing a worm.
Here he goes.
I'll kiss one with you. No, Reed. No, I'm kissing by myself.
I'll chew it.
Don't steal his spotlight.
Yeah, don't steal his thunder.
All right.
Because he's our
3, 2.
Go Easton.
Oh, it's moving. It's
Walker
moving.
Farm fam said, "Go Easton."
Okay, I'm not gonna eat it.
Go.
Eat it. Eat it.
Mwah.
Just put it in your mouth for a few seconds. Easton, just for a few seconds.
Good fun.
He's still trying to find the like button.
Tell her where it's at. It's on the bottom, Mom, underneath where the you'll see the screen underneath
Okay.
it
It's a
has a
thumbs
button.
up.
It's a thumbs.
Okay, I'm gonna put it.
5L4H, lick it.
Now
Just
lick it.
Oh, he stuck it in his mouth. Ah!
You didn't remember
Water. I need water.
Molly, what did I just join? Thanks,
Hi, Molly. Hey,
I
Molly,
told
hit
her
the
to
thumbs
get
up button for us.
Molly, don't do that. Don't listen to them.
Hit the thumbs down button then. There's
Can I
not a
take a
thumbs
bite
down
of
button.
one?
No, we're not going to do that anymore.
Oh.
Yeah,
Why does he get to do it?
we challenged a couple more homesteads. Walker Farm fam, they accepted the challenge, and I haven't seen Wallace family if they've done it yet.
They haven't been on YouTube much lately.
Yeah.
So what's everybody up to?
It's real time.
One
One
day.
day.
Oh, Easton was for real going to.
Y'all have it live.
Hey, Easton,
Easton
go
just
outside.
threw up everywhere.
Easton, go outside. That's awesome. So Easton just threw up, like live on YouTube.
No! I'm going out. Why did he get
That's
in front
awesome.
of you, though? There's a trash can right there. Reed's gagging from Easton going
Now
out.
Reed's gagging.
Reed the one. Oh, it's Easton still. Oh, gosh.
Gotta love real time.
Dang. Reed, go inside. No!
So what's everybody up to tonight? I'm looking at throw up.
You're so chill about it, though.
Y'all are dying. Like I don't know if y'all saw it, but he for real threw up. Like, I guess Walker Farm fam, y'all know y'all got 4 kids. I can I can press on through throw up, no problem. I can wait around in it. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Hephaestus Restorations. Yeah, I'm Chris's cousin. We grew up together, more like brothers.
You can tell a story.
Sean in Alaska says just being lazy here.
Y'all, he just
Couldn't
threw
say.
up like another bucket full outside. Like, I don't even know.
Why?
Walker Farm Fam says it's to get more than $5. Brushy Creek's cleaning horse stalls. 5L4H, you have 7 kids, so you know what it's like to deal with throw up.
On live though, has it ever happened live? That's the question. I'm about to have to clean this up.
Oh, I'll take a bite of one. I promise y'all I won't throw up. Okay, I don't.
Man, I didn't even know he was doing that. Like,
Why didn't come in your lap though and throw up? There was a trash can right there.
Throw up on your blanket now.
Jamie's little farm said I'm watching a movie. My kids, what movie are y'all watching? 5L4H has 2 sets of twins.
oh wow, you're the real hero.
So everybody, I'm going to show y'all real quick. These are our seedlings we have started right here. Reed, I want you to go in the house now.
Here, can you go get me a roll of paper?
So back to Country Homestead, another set of walkers here at Backcountry, wishing you upbringing. Back to Country Homestead. Thanks for joining us. I don't know if I've seen y'all's channel before. Jamie's Little Farm says they're watching Peter Rabbit. That's a good movie.
Oh, that's such a good
Yeah,
movie.
we watched
It's
that
so
before. So these are our some of our seedlings we've got started. These are mostly green beans right here. You can see these back here. We got some tomatoes back in the middle right there, and then this is all new stuff we just started right here. Some of our stuff died on us. We tried to
I don't do throw up.
so we tried to put some fertilizer on some of our seedlings that were like, I don't know, like that high, and some of them, none of them did good with it. I don't know if it was bad.
Right here.
I don't know if it was bad.
I'm trying to.
I don't know if the fertilizer we used was bad, but a lot of them wilted and died. And even the green beans right here, they're doing really good. They wilted a little bit. They're coming back now. My name will. Hey, Black Sheep Acres, you're just joining us. Our son Easton, we did a Kiss a Worm challenge with Smith Family Ranch, Simply Jan, Walker Farm Fam, and so Easton wanted to be a hot shot and put a worm in his mouth on the live stream, and he threw up on the live stream right at our feet. Gotta love it. So mom's down here cleaning it up like a trooper.
I don't do the throw up, and you can tell them that you are the throw up.
Hey, Brian Losses.
Hey, at least they didn't do it while
how's
I
it going?
was alone with them this time.
Hey, Sarah. Get those Clorox wipes up there. I'll use compost horse manure bedding. Cool. Yeah, we just use like the cheap Miracle Grow potting mix from Walmart. So. Yeah, if you're squeamish, you're glad you missed it.
Yeah.
I don't. He put the worm in his mouth, went back out the shop door behind me, then came back in to throw up in front of us. So, Walker Farm Fam, y'all did better at the worm biting than our kids did. Our kids are soft when it comes to eating worms.
He said my dinner did it.
Yeah, Mom cooked an awesome roast tonight, and Easton's blaming the throw up on the roast.
Welcome to the mat. Is Molly still on there?
We got 13 people joining us. Y'all hit that 14. One just dropped off.
No, if you had 13 and then 14, there's one more on.
We had 14. Now we're at 13.
You reversed it when you said
Can y'all hit that thumbs up button for me? We got 8 thumbs up. Yeah, y'all have to rewatch it. I don't know if it got caught on there or not, but yeah, Rangers. Which weird. Easton doesn't have a squeamish stomach.
No.
Reed does, but yeah. 5048. Y'all are heading out. Thanks for stopping by.
they're probably like, this life sucks. We're gone.
Optimistically cynical. Sorry. I took my son to the park. I found his goldfish. No, it stinks.
I know you will find it. He walked out like, I feel fine.
Rita was replaying the video where it happened.
Hey, Molly. I thought you were here the whole time. You're acting like you just got here.
I'm gonna go back inside.
Okay. Hey, seriously, dude, if you're gonna go up again, get
Sean, Alaska.
No,
Oh.
I have a trash can in there.
Yeah, we need a mod. I just deleted them off there. Hey, let's see. Walker, can y'all do the mod for us? I'll make y'all. See if I can make y'all.
Hey, Mom.
What?
I played back the video. Luckily, it did not catch it in frame. It was
It
just
didn't.
below. It was just
Prairie
below.
Sunset Ranch. Hey, thanks for joining us.
I feel like I know you.
The Hive and the Homestead. Thanks for joining us. Got 12 people joining us. 10 thumbs up. So the purpose of tonight's video was to talk about rural living, not watch Easton throw up and have to clean it up.
I got the Lysol. We need to Lysol this place.
He's not sick.
No, just get the smell out. Remember, first Easton coughed. Next,
No one saw it, so tell Easton no one saw it. Yeah, nobody saw it. Yeah, Reed went in and rewatched it, and nobody caught it.
He was like it looked like a beef jerky. He went, and then he did that, and then he went, he put the blanket over his mouth, and then he went, and went everywhere. In case y'all didn't see it live, you get every night.
Close that shop door, Reed.
Kind of sound like that octopus TikTok thing when it hit the ground.
I'm back. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Smith Family Ranch. Thanks for joining us. Y'all missed the fun.
Guess what, Smith Family Ranch?
Back to the country homestead.
Yes.
Said, heck, the worm puke is why I hit the thumbs up button.
Okay,
So Darcy and Jeff, tell them, babe.
so Easton got on here, and we told him that the Walker Farm fam challenged him to eat a worm. To eat a worm. But he said he's going to kiss them. So he went and got the worms, and he kissed the worms, and then he got like a hot shot, and he put it in his mouth, and about 35 seconds later, he threw up everything in his stomach on the live stream. So
In front of everybody.
I have been spending the last 15 minutes
Cleaning up puke.
cleaning
like
up
right here.
puke, like literally at our feet, and he went out in the shop and threw up everywhere else. So I'm going to call the worm kissing no more.
We have put an end to it. Yeah, I think Walker Farm fam, Easton's still your buddy. He was just trying to be a hot shot, and yeah.
They
Yeah, the
say you
replay-
can't see the throw up,
like
but you
you
can
can probably
see his face like,
You can see his head
he gets
probably.
like you
yeah.
can tell he's about to
So,
throw up.
Prairie Sunset Ranch, we're like in the 40s today here, pretty rainy. We're in North Texas. They have a foot and a half of snow, and they're middle of calving.
Where
which
are
is
they
fun.
at?
Where y'all at?
Here's where you're at. Well, and I think I popped off a little bit. I may not have, but I am not eating one now. So I was going to pop off, but now just the smell I'm smelling right now is not going to help.
Yeah, Smith family, that ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
No.
Take off your hat. For like 1 second.
One.
Just one.
Molly, when did you do that?
No. I just wanted you to. The glare was
Glorious.
glorious. Shining.
Still dying. I know. Why do you look like an egg?
Why
do you look
like
like
Loki?
Molly says I look like an egg when I have my hat off. Thanks, Molly.
Why you look? He look like an egg.
Way to treat your
Look like an egg.
way to treat your best
Second
friend's dad.
parents. your second parents.
Okay, so the reason we started the live stream was we wanted to talk about, I guess not necessarily the pros and cons, but
Prairie Sunset lives in the middle of Canada, straight above North Dakota.
oh
Holy moly.
goodness.
He's not bald, he's just taller than his head.
There you go, Mom.
So we watched Arms Family's Homestead this morning, and they were talking about rural living, so I just thought we would talk about that. So
Yes. I guess you guys go ahead and give us in the comments as we kind of go through, what are some of the pros that you guys are seeing right now living in a rural area where with all of this going on? We are in North Texas and we are in a shelter in place. We have been in a shelter in place for the last
2 weeks.
2.5. No, actually we were going on our 4th week. So we have, this week will be our 4th week. So there has been a lot of pros that we have found living in a rural area. Babe, what do you?
County has 0 confirmed cases, so I said it's huge. Yeah, we noticed. Shannon noticed it's going down in our county. Like the last 2 days, it's dropped 5 cases every day.
I am finding that it's, of course, it's more located in the hot spots are like the DFW area, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, Houston. So you can kind of see it if you look on a map. If you go out in West Texas, up in the Panhandle, they hardly have any cases, and I think the same is in East Texas. But
who's commenting? Is that you commenting with our?
Yeah, Walker Farm Fam. Yes, that's the truth. I think one of our pluses has been I've been home with the kids. I stay home full time, so I've been home with them. But the nice thing about it is last week when it was warm outside, the boys could go outside on our property and ride their 4-wheelers and their dirt bikes. So it was like, yeah, y'all go. And then the last 2 days they walked less than a quarter mile from the house and went fishing for perch in this little like culvert low water crossing. So that's been a plus that I've found.
We can get out of the house.
Sean in Alaska, kinder. Yeah, it's crazy. I've seen a little bit of both. I've been working. I work for a communications company as an internet. I'm a network technician, so I'm out every day, and I've seen a little bit of both. I've seen some guys that are people that are being jerks, and I've seen some people that are really nice. So we're not seeing. I was hoping it would unite everybody, but kind of the same.
So we live in Denton County is where we live, and Denton County right now has like 280 confirmed cases. We've only had, I don't want to say only had, because if it were my family, it would be really sad, and I would be upset about it, but we've had 6 deaths, and I think 50 to 60 or so have recovered. So, I mean, but the numbers are going down, which is a plus. My hope is that after this last shelter in place that Trump put in place on the 30th is lifted, that we can start kind of semi going back to normal. What that even looks like anymore, I don't really know.
So we lived in Denton County before we moved to East. Okay. Easton must be watching this from inside the house because he's commenting on our channel. I work in retail grocery and been off for 14 days because I was out of state. I go back to work Monday. That's cool. Yeah, it's different. I mean, probably working for grocery would be it'd be a lot different. But just out driving in the mornings, going to work. I drive into north part of, almost into Dallas, north part of DFW to go to work, and it's there's not many people out. We didn't want to talk coronavirus the whole time. We just want to talk.
No, the rural. I think just in, but I posed the question. Living in what we're in now, what's the positive and the pros? But I guess you could talk about rural in general.
Yeah, I mean the pros for us, like you said, is sending the kids down in the creek to go fishing, having a garden, having chickens.
Mm-hmm.
We put our chicken video out. We bought chickens off of Craigslist. The C word.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, you can't say what, Corona? You can't say that?
You just realized, Dad, you just realized I calmed down. I calmed down like 15 minutes ago.
Everybody say hi that you're back. Watch out, don't step in your throw up.
Go back there by Reed. Go back by Reed.
Here.
My wife's a paramedic. Yeah, I'm sure the paramedics and nurses, doctors. That's they're in the thick of it.
Oh, and she's pregnant. Oh, that's even scarier.
I was watching it on the computer.
They're asking if you're all right.
Yeah, I feel fine.
Hey, Simply Jan, thanks for joining us.
Oh, there's another one that we
Yeah.
need to tell the worm story.
So Simply Jan, if you're just joining us, I'll give you the quick recap. We've talked about it a couple times. Easton took the worm kissing challenge another step farther, like Ranger did on Walker Farm Fam. He didn't do as good as Ranger did. He threw a on the live stream.
And they said
He's back now, but he's a little pale.
He also coughed before it.
And also, I just commented on. I just commented, and they just now realized I commented that.
Easton, so they already.
Okay, so then I guess we'll get off of the Corona talk because I guess Tobin doesn't want to do that.
No, I do. I thought it was more about rural stuff, not about the Corona and rural stuff.
Well, I mean, right
And
now
we can't say that
was-
word. We're saying it over and over
I'm
again.
gonna go back in.
Easton Walker Farms fans, today. Hopefully, we can meet up one day and they'll bring you something
For the.
for throwing up.
I went back to that one.
Scoot
Wait,
over here. Nobody can see you. You're out of the picture.
that worm. Those are. They should call them the throw up worms.
Yeah.
Mom, she did that. How did she not throw up?
Simply Jane, he like walks up and like face down, and so you can't really see it, but
Should I give them
you can probably see our reaction for it.
Here, did you get it on video?
So how many acres? Simply Jan,
Yeah.
y'all are closing, or you commented on our video earlier, but I don't remember you. So y'all are closing on a property or just closed on it. So how much land do y'all have? How much land does everybody have?
Yes.
We are on the smaller end. We live on 1 acre. We are outside the city limits, but still close enough to town. We can get we can run into town pretty easy. So how much land does everybody live on? 22.5 acres, Smithfield Ranch. That's
A
what
goal.
we're hoping in the next. We had talked about the next 10 years buying land, 10 to so years. Simply Jan, 16 acres, awesome. When they close Friday, awesome. We are as of right now, my job is pretty stable, and as long as it stays that way, and with probably what the fallout of the economy that's going to happen from everything that's going on, I hope that land prices go down, and we're going to bump it up and hopefully buy land in 5 years, in the next 5 years.
I didn't know that.
I just
Oh,
bought
that's
1.4 acres with an option of 1.5 next door. That's awesome. That'd be a good situation to be in.
100 acres.
Brian says 23. Back to the country home said we're on 100 acres, 17 miles north of Longview. Okay, so y'all are out there by Smith family, kinda. Y'all are way out in East Texas.
I have a question for y'all guys.
Hold on just a second. Everybody's answering this question. All right, ask your question.
So here it was like 60 degrees a couple days ago. Now it's like in the 50s. I want to know how
40s.
cold it is where y'all.
We already talked about that. Somebody said it was somebody. Who was it? It's in Canada.
That was Prairie Sunset. He
Yeah.
said he had
That
snow.
had put
That's
half
the
of
only one
snow.
that answered.
Yeah. Okay, so
Smith is 28 miles
you guys are real close together then. Y'all about 10 miles apart, it sounds like.
Y'all could 6 feet high five each other.
Is that-
You had to be 6 feet away from each other.
Oh.
High five, like
Okay,
you're
you did that.
lame.
I am lame.
minus
There's something
25
I can do for
Celsius.
you.
That's cold.
Is he still singing a song?
Negative 25? Wow.
Something I'm
It's
giving
warming
up.
up.
I can't hear you. 43. What's y'all's?
It was 2 degrees. The low last week was 2
What
degrees.
is y'all's favorite temperature smell? Okay.
Y'all aren't social distancing. I'm calling the authorities.
Oh.
They can't find us. We're
We're
rebels.
outlaws.
We're rebels in this family.
You didn't answer Molly's question.
In fact, we were doing some even not social distancing more earlier and grossing the kids out. So
Ah,
kind of fun to kiss and gross the kids out.
especially for that one right there behind him.
You still didn't answer Molly's question. She's gonna be sad now.
What did Molly say?
Say,
What is y'all's favorite temperature smell?
45-degree bread baking. Man, takes some. Yeah,
Whoa.
so in Texas, I mean, we were one day last week we were in we hit 90. We hit 90. But it's freezing today in the 40s.
Texas sounds wonderful right now. I'm moving in. Enough pups and calves. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, that'd be hard. That'd be hard to cabin weather when it's in the teens and single digits. Golly, I can't imagine.
So have you lost a lot of the babies because of the weather?
Ethan said, "What do you mean, 90? You may go tell him to get off."
Okay, so y'all tell us some of the pros to living in a rural area, whether it be under the circumstances now or in general. What are the circumstances?
That was definitely not social distancing.
What
You
would
want me to
you
provide
consider
different
pros of having living in a rural area?
I'm taking over the life now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Walker Farm.
We saw
Fam.
your video.
Mhm.
Y'all were talking about having maybe covering them up. We haven't put anything in our garden yet except for onions. So
Because we can't get the garden tilled.
yeah, it's been so rainy we hadn't had a chance.
I
So
know.
Sean Lassie says knowing your neighbors. It's really strange. We've lived here for 3 years. Our neighbor that's directly beside us, we are great friends with her and her kids. But there's a couple other neighbors we're not as close with. They're kind of weird. I mean, I'm trying to be nice when I say they're weird. But yeah, it's knowing your neighbors is good. We I think that's probably more prevalent in rural settings than it is in town. Knowing your neighbors. 55 healthy on the ground. I had 2 drop in a snowdrift that didn't make it. Wow, that's
Hello, Weekends with the Camper. Thanks for coming. No HOA in the Texas, no building permits when you're on the outskirts. Yep, we brought in a ugly. Oh, well, y'all probably saw the video maybe of the ugly shed that we bought. We didn't have to call anybody. We had a tow truck bring it in, drop it where we wanted it, and
then we painted
that was it.
it.
And
It
we
looks
painted
nice
it.
now, but yeah, we don't have any restrictions on our property, and no HOAs or anything like that to deal with. That's definitely a plus. Being able to do, what you want to do and not have anybody tell you can't. We have some. There's a place down the road here that has like 1 acre lots and real nice houses, and they tell you what color your fence can be, like what color your Christmas lights can be, like where you can park your cars.
How often you have to mow.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. And so,
I agree with Molly.
Which we would have been in trouble last week of how tall our grass is. We could not get it mowed because of how wet it was outside.
and I'm super type A, which that bothers me. It's kind of high now. It's bothering me again. Hey, living the dream homestead. Thanks for joining us. HOAs suck. Yeah,
yes.
they do.
We've been fortunate. We've never lived in an HOA,
Never. No.
and as long as we've been together.
Yeah, well, I mean, we take care of our place really well. I mean, really, really well. So, but still, I just don't want, like I said, that the HOA, there's a place down the road, and their HOA tells them what color their fence can be. I think that's just ludicrous.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do think living in the country is better. I grew up in the city. I don't know if you'd call it the city. It was a small town when I grew up there, but I certainly did not grow up like I did now.
Prairie Sunset Ranch. So, yeah, HOAs, homeowner associations, are very common, especially in town, in the suburbs. And a lot of people pay X amount of dollars per year to the HOA, and the HOA mows all like their common areas and their entrances to the neighborhoods. And but they also tell you, you can't. A lot of them like a lot of them say you have to have your garage door closed after certain hours. You can't have cars parked in your driveway after certain hours. They have to be in the garage.
I mean, as
like
far as
crazy
like
stuff.
the Christmas lights, the bulbs have
Yeah.
to be so big. They
Right.
have to be a certain color. You have to only do certain areas of your house. I don't think in our town it's that bad, that specific, but I do know they hammer down on them
Yeah.
for things that we get away with out in the country.
So Simply Jan, yeah. So I bet y'all are excited. Urban Grandpa Prepper. Thank y'all. Thanks for joining us.
Mom, that's going to be your new name, Urban Prepper Mimi. She says she's going to become a prepper.
Yeah.
Mimi says that.
I got my own trash can.
What does a hoarder count? Because Mimi's been a hoarder.
She
when
specifically
hoarding
said today
wasn't
that
cool.
she's not a hoarder.
Doug called her a hoarder.
I grew up country.
Stop. I don't want
30
that
years in the
face. I don't
military
want that
forced
face.
me to
Stop.
live in the city. Yeah. Condos, apartments, and like houses in like the suburbs, like small lots.
Did you see what 5L4H said? Idiots.
City. Oh, I never heard that. That's funny.
Okay, wait. Can I tell them a joke?
Urban Grandpa.
Did I prepper hoarder? Is it all the same?
Wait.
Shoot, my backyard, moose in the yard, bears, all the wildlife. Oh my gosh, that would be wonderful.
So Sean in Alaska, we're outside the city limits. We've been known to shoot off our back porch a little bit. I bought a suppressor. I got a suppressor for my rifle. And we shot it a few times off the back porch the other day.
Just off the back porch.
But we do have. I mean, we're in the county, but we do have a lot of. There are houses around, so we have to be careful.
Mom, Mimi says I'm not a hoarder. Okay, Mom.
So, what's the next topic of discussion?
Um.
I'm gonna kiss you a lot.
Oh,
like
that's
kissing you.
nice. Wasn't calling you that living the dream. She called Nana that. I on the front deck.
Take a pee. I'm too close.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
the boys in this house pee off the front porch, back porch, side porch, by the shop, by everywhere.
Like sometimes we have to
They
be
can't make it
careful.
into the toilet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mimi. So okay, I must have missed that. Okay.
Oh no, you're fine. Walker. Yeah, we call her Mimi. She told today her words. My mother was that she was become a prepper, and my dad called her a hoarder, and so now she's defending herself.
We got 16 people in the house and 12 hit the thumbs up. Y'all hit that thumbs up for us. Yeah, boy. I would just rather. It's easier to tell the boys to go pee outside.
Boys have bad aim. I don't know, just boys. I'm thinking it goes from boys to men. You will not have, and I am joking with my mom because right now, if I needed anything from my mother, she would have it. I promise you that. So I'm just giving her a hard time.
Prairie Sunset. We have deer very, very close to us, but they're not on where we can see them from our property. That would be very cool. Molly, what do you call it? What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? The Elmendorf and the. I must have missed that.
I can't open her. Molly.
Molly, that was pretty bad. Sorry, but
Oh, so Molly is Sarah's best friend, and they've been best friends since they were 12. Molly turned
12
15.
months old.
12 months old. Molly is 15, and Sarah's 14. So it's a sweet little friendship.
so 5L4H. So like I said, we have deer very close to us, and a lot of deer and very big deer very close to us. But we don't have permission to hunt anywhere close. We have a deer lease that's about almost 3 hours away that we go hunt at. It's up in the Panhandle of Texas. We've all shot. Reek shot a doe there this year. Sarah shot a little nice little buck for her first buck, and I shot a decent buck too. I think there's videos on all of them, and Reek shot a pig too.
I'm the best.
Yeah, I would eventually want to have a place that we could go to and.
Asleep at the Reel. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. He took his grandson fishing. Was last video.
HG Aquatics, how are you? Thanks for coming over. So asleep at the reel. You said he took his son fishing.
His grandson.
Grandson. That's fun.
He's out in East Texas too.
Okay.
Hey, sleep at the wheel. Sleep at the reel. We've got a couple people out by Longview. Where are you at?
We are good. We are just taking it day by day right now with everything going on.
Yeah, we actually got out of the house for a road trip today.
He got paid for it.
He's in Tyler.
Yeah. So Smith Family Ranch and somebody else are up north of Longview.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on here from Texas.
Yeah.
Go Texas.
Yeah, all those Okies up there, Walker Farm Fam. Don't know about those people talking instead of eating worms and stuff.
Having our kids thrown up. Never can trust an Okie.
Gunner's just about 45 minutes from us. It's up north of Prosper.
Yes. I kid. I'm Chickasaw, so I love Oklahoma, just so you know. Texas does rule. We are like the best state ever. We go big. I'll tell you that.
Go big,
Wait.
go home.
Hey, Molly, did you see? You gotta tell your dad that we've got Boomer Sooner fans on here.
Tell her she's a wimp, Molly. I need this to
504
be.
is South. South Dakota North. That's we were talking about that here recently. We like to visit up in that area. Texas, the second
you
biggest state.
saw
Yeah.
that.
Talk with you.
Like Palestine for some slab fishing.
Some crappie. Some barn door crappie.
I didn't know that.
Hey, asleep at the reel. I haven't been on a guided fishing trip in forever, and we had one planned for this morning, and the forecast calling for rain and cold, probably just like you have out there. And I worked all night Friday night or Thursday night, and so we canceled and decided to reschedule. And the guide posted pictures on Facebook today, and they murdered the hybrids, murdered them. I'm kicking myself for not going.
Okay, so Prairie Sunset Ranch. That is a great point. Asking if you're finding stores marking up prices. I just saw a box of face masks for $175. We can't find face masks anywhere, so but I will tell you this. I called him yesterday. We stocked our freezer about a month ago. We went to our local meat market and we stocked it, but we were just as I was going.
Shit happens. Hey, how's it going?
We were grocery shopping, him and I just talked about let's just still buy maybe a package or two of meat, not get crazy, but just to keep rotating what we have. I told him the grocery store that I shop at, I went there, and for 4 pork chops, I mean, nothing crazy, they wanted $10 for. I said, no, that's not happening. But so, yes, I was seeing little other things that were, where I shop is called Winco. I don't know if anyone else has that, or if it's just local to Texas, North Texas, but they have pretty good prices. And I was seeing a lot of my stuff I normally buy, like inching up there. And I asked him today, are they allowed to even do that right now? But I don't know. I guess they are.
Walker Farm Fam says shit happens for president. Schickster for president.
Wife is a nurse practitioner. 5L. I remember seeing that. 5L4H. His wife is a nurse practitioner. How is she faring? Is everything, is she staying healthy? How is the patients in y'all's county?
I'm sure she's working some overtime.
Yeah.
Charge you $9 and throw in the fifth one free. We picked up some today at Sam's. We're stocked up on everything else. We just wanted more pork chops, but we got plenty.
Yeah, we have plenty of food,
Yeah.
and I guess that goes back to at this point. I bet it breaks me, and I end up slaughtering my own stuff because I can see why. Oh, I just hit myself in the face.
Walker Farm Fam. We don't have room. We could put a cow on our place, but it'd be close. So how big's the steer?
She's doing 20-hour shifts 7 days a week. She's a joy to be around.
I bet, son.
Oh, you better be buying her a lot of stuff when this is over with.
Yeah, 5L. So I'm a network tech for an internet company, and we have tons of people right now at home and causing bandwidth issues. So we've been working a lot, but nothing like that. That's crazy hours.
So Sean in Alaska, it's actually Washington, Idaho, Nevada, whatever, California, and Oregon. I didn't know that. Yeah. So they're in
There's one-
Texas now, and I
yeah.
love them. It's my favorite place to shop for sure. It's like, I don't know if any of y'all, Texas would know this. I don't know anywhere else. But the Sack and Save, similar to the concept of that, but cleaner, nicer, I guess.
Schick, I saw your video today. We hadn't had a chance to watch it yet. I guess you caught some catfish.
Smith family said they've got mini steers we can sell.
Yeah, we may.
Yes.
That's going to be
Yeah.
once we eat
For
down
sure.
some of the meat that we have in our freezer now. That's going to be our next thing, and we'll have to get with y'all.
Walker Farm said the same thing. Yeah, we're about to really. We were talking about doing this. She's too thick skulled to listen to me. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know how it
that's
is.
weird,
I've got
yeah.
one too.
Women and being hard to listen. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking
They are
about.
like a low end HEB, wide open floor plan. Yes, I agree. We don't have any HEBs local to where we're at.
They're
They're
in
more
Texas.
down
Yeah,
south.
they're down like by Austin and stuff.
But yes, you're exactly right. But anyways, we were talking about before all this started, probably 2 months ago, about buying a side of beef or more.
Well, the butcher, we have a video out. We bought a sixth of beef, and a quarter of a pig, plus all of our meat that we have from deer season. But the place that we bought it from sells a side of beef or a quarter of beef. We talked about doing that, but I'd rather buy our own and know where it came from. Yes, there's at a local dairy for $100 a piece.
Make a
Wow.
catfish noodling video? No. They want us to make a catfish noodling video.
We run jug lines. I'm not noodling. That's for Oklahoma people.
I got a side of beef.
Y'all
where
watched,
you had a real good price.
Y'all watched the Tiger King? Those guys up there do noodling, race tigers.
Is that fanatic dad? Like, I don't know what that even means.
don't know
Austin,
what that
Dallas,
means.
Virginia. We got 50 laying hens. Oh, 50. So y'all, let me just tell y'all. We got these 5 hens that we did a video on just recently from Craigslist, which I will tell you, we appreciate all your comments. We've never bought any that look this strange and unhealthy. And they're doing good. They're still laying, which is unbelievable. We're getting there's 5 of them. We're getting 2 to 3 eggs a day, which is pretty impressive considering our 10 that have been around for months and years are not giving us more than 4. So, or 5 right now.
Hey, Bug Farmer, thanks for joining us.
But we're at
Appreciate it.
15 now. So, I mean, 15 chickens.
Y'all hit that thumbs up if y'all are just joining us.
Oh.
Thanks, Chris. That's funny. So, hey, Chris, if everybody who's just joining us, Bug Farmer, Chris, y'all missed Easton did the Bite a Worm challenge and for real threw up right here in the shop. Like
For real.
threw up.
Joe
Joe
Exotic
Exotic
for president.
Man.
Okay, no judgment. Everybody say I who have seen the Tiger King.
If you haven't, if you haven't seen it, you are missing out. Yeah,
Okay,
if you're hungry, because he's just coming in here saying, "It's really hungry right now." Because you threw up your whole dinner right here in our feet.
Or waffles. Go make you waffles. You know how to make waffles.
So, Bug Farmer, you can't see him actually throwing up, but you can see him.
Urban Grandpa Pepper, I. Smith
I.
Family, I. Walker Farm Fam, Netflix.
It's on Netflix, and it's your people up there in Oklahoma. He's from Oklahoma, and it's a show.
No, Sean and Lassie, you don't need real TV. You just need Netflix. You got internet?
Yeah.
Netflix.
Get Netflix and watch it. It's worth it.
You have YouTube and regular
Radio
TV. Okay,
Yeah.
find YouTube. Maybe they have it on there.
You like to see if Netflix has like a 10-day trial or something. It's worth it. The Hobby Farm. Hey, Hobby Farm. They have it's worth watching. It's a train wreck. Chris says he's coming up here. Whatever, Chris. Chris is my cousin, so I'm not being mean to him. He's just family.
Reed says, what did the stuffing say to the turkey?
Backcountry Homestead said not yet. We don't watch a lot of TV at all, but we watched the whole thing in 4 days.
He's an embarrassment to us Okies. He's an embarrassment to us Texans, and he ain't even from here.
It's awesome.
Well, he wore a UT hat, which I guess is kind of an embarrassment. Yeah. He was like, good grief. That was.
I mean, some of it's like how, like what, how.
Oh gosh, it is like.
That's great.
Mm-mm.
I don't know how this applies to homesteading and rural living, but we're talking about.
Well, how does
Tiger
Easton
King.
throwing up go to?
Yeah, he ran for governor, and then it shows all that in the show, and it is priceless.
If Boomer Sooner was a president, would be Tiger King. Of course. Oh gosh, Walker Farm fam, you got one coming back at Smith family.
Smith Family Ranch talking smack.
Yes.
Are we ever gonna get the rest of the joke read?
He said, "What did this?" He answered it. I thought.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
the
So,
Yeah.
how many of you have gotten stuff in your garden outside of a greenhouse,
Like in the ground.
in the
garden.
ground, in the garden? I'm just curious. We have. I think we are still a couple weeks out before we can get anything in the garden.
So Smith Family Ranch is speeches.
I'm into you. That was the joke.
I was
That's funny.
expecting more rain, more.
Pete's
Try
Home
it.
said, "Hey, how's it going? Hey, y'all hit that thumbs up button. We're at 23 on thumbs up.
Okay,
on
for
the
everyone
like.
just joining us, let's give you a recap.
Oh, tell
Easton
Chris what
ate a worm and he threw up on the live stream. We all love the Tiger King. And
We're talking about what we have in the ground in our
we're
garden.
talking about what we have in the ground.
Bug Farmer
Welcome.
says tomatoes and cabbage.
Yeah.
We have tomatoes right here next to Sarah. We have some green beans, tomatoes. We have everything's right here. The only thing the only thing we do have in the garden is our
Snow and ice count. Yes. Yes, it does. An ice storm. See, I was not expecting this cold front, and I just told him on Thursday, I said, I need to get some of this stuff in the ground.
Walker Farm says my kids are yelling at me. I'll be back in monitoring those Okie comments.
I just told him Thursday night, I said, I think I need to transplant some of these. And he said, last time we did that, we ruined a lot of stuff. And so, and I didn't know this cold front was coming through. So had I put any of my seedlings in, I would have lost every one of them. So I'm glad we didn't. Stop.
Oh, calling you outside the live stream. This is
Chris, we're not
serious.
answering.
Potatoes in the ground today. Our garden has been dry enough to till it one time, and we tilled it that one time, but it's rained for the last month and a half.
I really want 5L4H and Bug Farmer. I want to come to y'all's house so I can see the beehives. I probably live way too far and I don't fly, so I may have to either walk there or drive. I don't know.
Walking. I walked when they were doing the Area 51 raid. I walked there, so it wasn't that hard. I believe in you.
I want to see how that works. I'm very interested in it. It's very fascinating to me.
Well,
Bees.
Yeah, I've watched
Bees
some of
and
their
honeys.
I've watched some of their videos. We follow quite a few.
Well, I was just
channels.
saying, like,
Can I have a bee in a jar?
oh yeah, Simply Jan, you can't plant till you move. Well, I mean, but that's the fun of seeing what your new place will bring.
So we've always been told to plant on or after Easter.
Yeah.
So, and last year we were like, it was getting close to Easter. It was like a week and a half away. And we're like, we can go ahead and do it. And we planted, and like 3 or 4 days later, we bought all the started plants at Walmart and spent a couple $100 on all of them, and they got wiped out by a hailstorm. Completely wiped out.
Yeah.
Nothing yet. Hobby Farm has nothing yet. Going to be a while before it dries up enough. Same here.
Thanks, Smith family. We'll see y'all later. Yeah.
Yep, Smith family, thank y'all for coming.
Bees are just, I mean, I think I could do the bees because I've watched the bee movie. So I have a little bit of.
Can I have one of your bees?
We have a little bit of knowledge in the bees. I mean, you don't waste your sting on a squirrel. I know that. So I don't know.
We'll try to watch
Black
that
and yellow,
video
black
tomorrow.
and yellow, black and yellow.
Yes, I want to see it because I would be really interested. Yeah.
So sleep at the reel. So yeah, like I said last year, we planted like a week before Easter, and it got wiped out by a pretty bad hailstorm. So we're holding out, and we couldn't plant anyway with as wet as it's been. We got to till like one more time. Sarah wants one bee. She just wants
One
one.
in a jar. Just in a jar. You can mail it to me.
He'll probably die.
Oh yeah, I know.
I have a
just
hive
want
in
it
my
as
house
like a
right now. I did
souvenir.
a video on it. Yes, my wife is pissed.
That's one thing I would be interested in doing, but I have a tendency to like if I get into doing something, I go overboard on it. We have some
No, y'all, this is news to me. I did not know this.
like fishing, hunting.
Chris
You
is calling
sleep
me
with the real
now.
says he's gonna go out and you're gonna go out and
I'll
like lay
answer
over.
him. Hello, Christopher.
My cousin's calling. He was on the live stream a minute ago.
Having a beehive will double your garden output. All right, that's our
Oh,
maybe.
pollinating. Yeah.
Maybe that's our next thing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But I mean, it's like there's a lot to it. You gotta like. There's a lot to it.
So there's a lot of stuff. It's not like we don't have any other time to do anything else.
Yeah.
Brushy Creek. Brushy.
Brushy Creek Bunch.
No, I need glasses, but the place that I go to is closed right now, so I can't see anything. So right now I'm just winging your comment. So if I butcher your name, it's Tobin's fault because he has contacts and he can see it better.
Hey, Sleep with the Real. Tell me your name again. I'm gonna look you up on Facebook. I know you're on there because I think I first connected with you on that crappie Texas crappie page.
I'm gonna be looking up all these videos. I really am.
You hear what he said? I'm not COD. I'm
Yeah.
CDO because I like to have an output.
Yes. Chris
Kristen, he's gonna give me a beep
Is he?
since they won't give it to me.
a fish tank in your backyard. Well, so funny thing about fish tank is, Tobin's cousin has shown up with 2 fish tanks in our house. So if it's that easy, then Chris, if you're still on this live stream, you bring the fish tank and they say it's that easy, you should bring us a beehive. So make that happen.
He told me on the phone call he's gonna give me one. A beep.
Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, so I think who said on there's a shortage of seeds. I think Asleep at the Real, you said that. You're having trouble finding seeds. I saw somewhere where Walmart was like marking off and said these are not essential items and they're not letting you buy them.
Yeah, I don't know if I buy that. Yeah, Brushy Creek. She just wants one bee. She likes to go against the grain.
I would like it in a tiny jar. I have a jar. I can mail you the jar to put the bee in. It's small. It's like about this big. It used to have some jam in it. I'll mail it to you, and then you bring me give me a bee back. I'm sorry.
Hey, go get me an adult beverage out there right there.
I told that was what I said. Y'all had children, so we can be slaves.
That's one of the advantages of having 3 kids is I can get stuff done quick if I make them all do it.
Yeah.
She'll poke holes in the top of it.
We have the beer.
Thank you.
I want everyone to know that you're drinking on there.
I was trying to be all.
Where do you need it? Walker Farm? Nobody said anything, to be honest. Smith family hopped off, so the smack talking stopped.
Yep, Smith family's gone. Everybody's been really nice. We haven't kissed in a while. That wasn't a very good kiss. That's it.
Social distancing at its finest, y'all.
You know, it takes a strong couple to sit here and kiss with their kids puke at their feet.
This is true. The smell, the aroma. I remember Chris. Is Chris even on here anymore? I don't think he is.
So.
When Tobin's cousin had children before we did, and I remember his daughter. Chris was over and he changed his daughter's diaper that had poop, and he went right back to eating. Tobin's like, "How will you ever do that? Change a diaper and go to eating again? That's disgusting." Well, you know, having a parent, there you go.
Not supposed to be kissing. Remember, she kissed a worm. Yeah, it's washed off by now. I'm back to kissing her again. I held off for kissing her for like half a day after that. Yeah, Sleep with the Real. The kids are they're good laborers, huh?
My wife would probably rather kiss a worm. Listen, it's not always. It was rough there for the first week of quarantine, and he wasn't even home all day.
I was working like crazy.
You were working, but he came home to Reed Mathis having trouble being cooped up in a house, and yeah, that was fun.
So, what else?
I hear one of our kids
Your
again.
kids coming.
So we've established that it's cold basically everywhere. Yeah. Nobody's really planted anything.
How's everybody? We went for some drives. They left the kids home. Yeah, Sarah's old enough now. We can leave her with the kids and we go into town and eat dinner or something. Back in the olden days when you could go into town and eat dinner.
That's funny. Yeah.
Have y'all seen my comment? I'm asking y'all a question, okay?
Yes, but
what happened to the letter that fell off the board?
What?
It got a little dirt.
Hey, asleep at the real thing. I keep saying asleep at the wheel like a band.
That's a band.
Asleep at the real. Thank you very much for stopping by. I sent you a friend request on Facebook. We do need to hook up and do some fishing. I just telling him on his channel he took his grandson fishing and how I have a lot of good memories of fishing with her.
You know that story that you wrote on Facebook about him missing him came up. Yeah. He's a good man.
Took him what we playing. We want to do. We bought lettuce. Actually, look at this. Look, lettuce seeds right here. Pick those up at Walmart for 20 cents there. I don't know if you'll see them, but
probably will not grow lettuce. But all right, Simply Jam. We'll see you later. Mwah.
The tomatoes and pepper in the ground. A few. Y'all are brave.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are like way farther north than we are. Yeah, y'all are brave. See how that goes. We're gonna hold out. See.
I'm hoping our seeds transplant. I really do.
Our seedlings,
because I'm doing the best I can, but they need to be transplanted. But we'll see. Yeah, but girlfriends and wives are different.
Yeah. 11:30. That's hardcore. See, I would be doing the same thing. I'd be laying in bed, almost asleep, and like, we gotta cover them, and run out there and in my pajamas and cover them up.
Brian, we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you very much for stopping by. Hey, if y'all are just getting in here, hit that thumbs up button for us. We're at 24 thumbs up and 14 people watching.
I have the jar. I got the jar. It has a pig in it, but we can take that out if you would like. I mean, it can be his friend while he comes back to my house. So I can leave it in or I can take it out. Your choice. You just tell me and I'll do it.
Okay.
All right. Well, there's that. What else, babe?
I was just sitting here. So as we were on here and we talked about a lot of the pros, do y'all have any cons that y'all think of living in a rural area? What are any cons to it?
So Walker Farm Fam, I think you're asking about what Sarah was holding. She's wanting somebody to mail. I think you had stopped her.
People.
She wants one of the people that have bees on here to send her a bee, and she's gonna mail them this jar and have them mail the bee back. Just one.
I need your address. To know what happens when the one bee dies. We haven't thought that far.
Sarah is going to keep it alive. I think she's insulted that you would ask it. It was going to die.
So
it will not.
What would be any negatives of you thinking of living in a rural area?
Where we live at, hey Ridge Life, thanks for joining us. Where we live at, we're in a rural area, but we are very close to town. We can be into Denton in 15 minutes. So, our old house, we lived 20 miles outside of town, and that was kind of stumped trying to get into town for stuff. But I mean, I really can't think of any negatives to where we live now. I mean, some of the people that live real far out, it'd be hard to run into town and grab something. Right now, like I said, we can be in town. We can be in our local town, which is Crum. We can be there in 5 minutes, or we can be in Denton in 10, 12, 15 minutes. So
yeah. I told Tobin the other day when we were walking, we were out the kids were riding their bikes and we were walking, and there's something about being so far out away from everything. I almost had forgotten what was going on in the world. It was just, I don't know. It was like for a moment I was lost and it was quiet and there wasn't a lot of traffic, which is like that every day for us. But it was a time where I just forgot. It was kind of nice. So, I mean, I think that's a pro for us. So, Brushy Creek is 30 minutes from the nearest town.
Yeah, that would be hard. I mean, that would have its advantages and its disadvantages.
Sean in Alaska says, con, the city folks that come to their country places and buy all the toilet paper.
Hey, I was at the dollar store here in town the other day, and they had toilet paper. And there were people. They don't have a limit on how much, but there were people there who were just buying one roll. I was proud of them.
Where?
When I went to the dollar store this week, I stopped by.
Oh, I thought you said today. I was like, you didn't go to
No.
the dollar store today.
Yeah, I would. I would. If it wasn't for my job, we would live a lot farther from town than we do.
Mm-hmm. Her sister, my
That'd be
sister lives in
crazy.
a city. Yeah, I cannot imagine the families. Let's say New York, because that's just my first thought. And apartments and kids being in these apartments and not be able to get out. It just, I cannot.
Yeah, being
I mean, I know
farther would be-
that's a lifestyle they're used to, but then just having them confined. Oh my gosh, can you imagine being in an apartment with Reed or you or
Like
Skylar?
at least right now, we can. I mean, we can walk out and check on the chickens. We can, we can come out the shop and piddle around. I was out here today clean. I just cleaned the shop. It didn't even need to be clean, but yeah, if you're in an apartment, it would be hard to do.
Yeah. So she has a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. Oh gosh, no. Yeah, that would be a
That'd
tough,
be really
tough
hard.
age.
Yeah.
Tough. I mean, my kids are pretty independent, but gosh, at 1 and 4, that's a lot on a mama. That's a lot to be stuck in a house, and because they need you all the time. And my 3 kids, they don't need me all the time, but it's a lot of work. I told him, I said, you would think with this quarantine.
Sarah,
She wanted out. She's acting like insane in there.
Oh, because
This
this
is
is Skylar.
Skylar.
She's our rescue
Hi.
dog.
we rescued her.
Is she freaking peeing? Ew, Skylar.
So now
Skylar?
we've had 2 bodily fluids dropped on our thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
She peed on Sarah's arm.
this is my good jacket.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Hey, shut the door, Skylar. Come here. No, leave her in here. Can you
so
smell
if anybody who's keeping track, our dog is peed on the live stream, and our kid is thrown up.
it? Our dog peed on our daughter.
We rescued her, and she has like a really, what do you call it, like a light
This is-
bladder.
No, she
Like-
it's a submissive bladder.
Yeah, like when she's scared, she pees, and Sarah brought her out here, and she peed on Sarah. Hey,
You've got the
it's not
most
my
likes
shoe.
you've
No,
ever
so-
got.
Puke and pee.
Sarah, go sit outside in the driveway.
You've got the
Tobin's
most
been wanting
likes
to
that you've ever
shorten-
gotten live stream.
So Tobin's wanting to shorten our name, so we'll be 5M Puke and Pee. That's what we'll be. That's our new name.
Hey, so let's vote, everybody. We're talking about names. We're either 5M Family, 5M Farm and Outdoors, or 5M Homestead. What do y'all think?
Yes, y'all give us your opinion. I should see 14 of you respond.
Yep, we got 14 people. 5M Family, Farm and Outdoors, or Homestead.
Hello, Robertson's Belly Acres. Thanks for coming
Thanks for joining
on.
us. Hey, y'all hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already.
I'm Brushy Creek says I am 14 and I have a job because of my farm and my grandpa's farm. Good
You see,
for you.
Walker Farm Fam says we need to title this bodily function.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. This is great. 5M Family. Sean in Alaska. Okay, so there's one for 5M
And
Family.
everybody keeps saying
And I
that.
said that, and he's like, nah.
Even Chris, I text Chris today and he said,
I know.
See, I want to do Farm and Outdoors or Homestead because it kind of, family doesn't imply what we do. Like
Family's
so if somebody
everything about
sees-
our family.
Right, but if somebody sees us, they don't know what, like, we could be a family
think we're
that, like,
loud.
skateboards or, like,
Yeah.
they don't
And they go to
know.
our page and see our kid kayaking in the
Oh,
front.
yeah, that's true.
Oh gosh.
Say the names again. Okay. 5M Family, 5M Farm and Outdoors, 5M Homestead. Those are the 3 that we're between. And
Brushy
everybody,
Creek says 5M Farm and Outdoors. But
We're
then
gonna-
you don't know the 5M part? What is that about?
well, I mean, that's like our brand or our like our signature. Family, though, will draw a reason for it all. Yeah. I don't know.
Y'all keep on coming.
If
Keep
we weren't
on
a
coming.
family, I'm pretty sure that we wouldn't have a
Walker
5
says Farm and Outdoors.
No.
I like it. Because it implies what we do. So then when
Wait.
somebody sees our channel,
Mom, so Mimi says she likes 5M Family and Outdoors
no,
too.
it's Farm. Maybe it's Farm and Outdoors or 5M Family.
I like
Hey.
M5 family.
Hey, y'all's Hoppin' Hilltop Farm. Did
Great
y'all?
name.
Hey, y'all's. Did y'all see? I don't know. I can't remember who all commented. Did you see our last video that we put out today?
Oh yeah, you did something for them.
I'm gonna go ahead and vote. I think it should be 5M family. That's
Should
why
we-
I know, Bushy Creek. I am so sorry, really. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Bushy Creek. I don't know why. I'm sorry. What is your name? Let's do it that way. You've told me before, and I apologize.
So Ridgelife came up with his own. He's right. He's doing a. What do you call it with the ballot when you write it in yourself?
Independent or like?
No, it's like a write-in or something where he's picking his own.
What did he say?
Oh.
He likes 5M Family Adventures, which I
Oh,
like
I
that.
actually like that. I like that too.
Oh yeah. 5M family adventures.
PP outdoors, indoors, or
Yes.
live. You can pee indoors.
Listen, if it's gonna help boost up our numbers, I will have my kids puke and pee like live every time if that's what it. So mom says 5M family. I like the 5M family
Yeah.
adventures. That's really cool. Justin, okay, I will
Justin.
remember that. Justin, you have been so good at coming on our live streams and commenting.
Yep.
And commenting on our videos. So you guys, if y'all haven't checked him out, go ahead. He's a good kid. Which has he watched the last video?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
I'm almost certain he has. He was one of the first to
Was he? Okay.
comment.
He's a good kid. He's been very supportive of us.
Yeah.
For sure.
Remember last time he was up at 3 a.m. watching this?
Oh, that's right. No, that was
No.
Dan's aquarium.
Yeah.
That was the other
Because
one.
they're in Great Britain.
But you're right.
Yeah.
There was one that had done that.
I thought that was him.
Ridge Life, Robertson's Belly, yeah. Brushy Creek. Am I sure about what? How is Reed 10-gallon doing? They're asking Reed how your 10-gallon tank is doing.
I think Carl's dead.
It's doing good. It's over here. We can't turn the camera and see it, but
It's the
it's doing good. Doing good. We got to get moved in the house eventually. It's kind of murky.
So Ridge Life says the key is how do you want people to find your genre? Outdoors, farm, homesteading, etc. That's how I found many of my YouTube friends.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking of, like, farming out. I mean, because mostly what we're gonna be doing is farming, which is not really farming, just on our little property here, and then outdoor stuff. Those are the two main things we'll be doing. So
Justin Bell, I promise you I'm going to remember you. I promise. That sounds like a boy band name, so I'm going to remember that.
But like with Ridge Life, with that name Ridge Life,
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't imply really anything like
Homesteading
or anything.
yeah.
Yeah. So
hey Dad.
Which Ridge, if y'all are, I'm sure most of y'all subscribe to Ridge Life, but he is doing his like Bible study, I guess, or whatever in the morning.
Mornings, yeah.
So y'all make sure y'all hop on
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, Walker Farm. That's why I think like farming outdoors would be kind of what we do.
I think the main thing is because we get on live streams and they're like, "Hey, 5M farm family, 5M," and so I'm like, "Okay, this is not gonna work."
We gotta shorten it. It's too like everybody. Even when when Smith Family Ranch, when they were saying our name when they tagged us, they were like kind of.
See, Walker Farm. That's why I was saying have your profile pic look farm and outdoors. If they clicked on it, they'll see Easton in the kayak at the top.
Well, yeah, I mean.
So.
Hey Dad.
5M Chicken Rescue. Yes. Hey, Heavy Duty Miner. You just hopped on. Ridge Life has some great content. That is for sure. No.
Yeah, Walker Farm. No, yeah, it is hard. Yeah, that's why we want to shorten it. Where it makes sense at the same time. Yep, a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, 5M family farming. I have to do
well,
that.
that's why I stopped because you know how many times he's had to redo when I'm making a video, and I've just started saying 5M channel because I can't even say it correctly.
Yeah, we at Walker Farm Fam, we've stumbled on that a couple of times, but it's definitely easier than ours is.
No, I appreciate the feedback. We've been talking about it for a while. I think we just hopped on and came up with a name, but I think there's a way that we can condense it and make it where everybody still knows who we are. And
yeah.
They're either frozen to death
Okay.
or he's dead.
So he
Yeah,
added it
about
to
him.
his.
Who's dead? He's frozen to death. What is it?
Go died.
No, don't forget on him.
R.I.P. Flecko.
I started
Yeah.
Walker Farm.
I think he froze to death.
Well, I think ours because our last name is Mathis and there's 5 of us, so it was 5M, and then it just kind of I mean, we've just got to sit down and kind of think. I think
Yeah.
I do think it would be nice to be able to people to say it and not have to be like.
I opened the jar.
Oh,
They can see the pig.
Yeah, the 5M was kind of like a spin on the 3M. You know, there's 5 people in our family, and our last name is Mathis.
heavy duty miner. I have a feeling I know you. It's Fred No Day.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Amanda just texted me.
Hey, y'all hit that thumbs up button if you hadn't already.
Yes. Yeah, the 5N just, I mean, kind of stuck when we originally started all of it.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely take into consideration what everybody has to say and do the complete opposite of what y'all said. I'm just kidding. That's not true. 48,000 visits to my about page.
Yeah, I need to go in there. That's a good point, Tim. Ridge Life. I need to go in there and ours has some stuff, but I need to add. I need to be more elaborate about what we do, especially in the beginning. We need to do that soon. Every time I catch a bee, it stings me.
Yes. Well, that happens, right? Reed got the other day. He was out in the shed putting the 4-wheeler up, and at some point he had on a long sleeve shirt too. Yellow Jackets went up into his sleeve, and he got inside. And about 10 minutes later, and went to stripping. Let me tell you that right now, getting it off, and a Yellow Jacket stung him in his arm.
So Ridge
So-
Life says when he sees 5M, he knows us. And that's what I assume. No matter what we change the name to, as long as we leave the 5M in the beginning, everybody will still know it's us. So, and we have a Facebook page, we have a Instagram page, so we're going to change it across the board as a plan.
Yeah, I'm not really the one that is on the pages that much looking for them.
So
He is, but do you look for things like that?
yes,
Yeah.
I go there about that. I mean, well, sometimes, but so Shanna and Sarah do most of the Instagram stuff, the pictures and the stuff on Instagram, and then Shanna does, and I do the Facebook, and then I do most of the YouTube stuff as far as commenting and stuff like that. So you never know. Like if you're on Instagram, you're gonna be talking to Shanna. If you're on Facebook, you may be talking to me or Shanna. On YouTube, it's probably me. So,
Yeah, unless you're I'm baking,
Yeah.
and that's not you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Yellow Jackets stink.
Mhm.
I can smell that. Ew, stinky.
Yeah. Yeah. Look for us on Instagram and Facebook. I think we're just 5M Family.
No, it's 5. It's the same as our YouTube. 5M Family Farm and Outdoors.
Yeah, the Instagram is her mainly.
Yeah.
She updates. If you love all the pictures that are on her Instagram. It's all her.
Go to my Instagram at the Porta Potty Photography. I post more amazing pictures like the ones you are getting on the 5M Family Farm and Outdoors Instagram channel. So, if you'd like to, please give me a follow and a like.
For somebody who doesn't like being on camera, you sure are
Oh
hammering it
goodness.
up.
It's because I'm everyone's favorite. We all know
She
that.
is an award-winning photographer. Literally, she has won our state fair, the big state fair
She's
of
a
Texas.
salesman. She won first place and grand champion in photography at the State Fair of Texas.
The big one, like with Big
Yeah,
Tex.
and-
like,
and
howdy,
Dallas.
folks. She won that. So most of the pictures you see are from her.
Yeah.
What's happening?
The YouTube idea now, yeah. Yeah, she's, I don't know,
Yeah.
she's like hit or miss. Work on her confidence. Yeah, we need to build up her confidence, don't we?
They said you need to work on your confidence a little bit.
So, folks of this great live stream, please, my fellow friends, will you follow me on Instagram? We will have it linked in the next description of our next video.
Will it?
Yeah,
Go-
we
go see
will.
what
Will you
Sky's
go get
working
her
on.
and bring her over in here?
Yes.
Oh gosh,
Tyler,
guys,
stop.
she's crazy.
Tyler,
That's her yelling.
She's a bumblebee.
She so yeah, what's interesting, she's not in here right now. She is our most introverted kid of the three. She is so super introverted. She doesn't really like being around a lot of people or talking, so I don't know what has happened. Where's she at?
She's still barking. She's barking at the cows.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, hey. How's it going,
How you doing?
Hi, Chris. I feel y'all were gonna show up.
I said it in the comments.
I know. I know it was
He's
you.
dead.
Y'all missed Easton threw up.
Hey guys,
He
For real.
kissed a worm.
Hi.
Hey guys.
you were in the presence of some super famous YouTubers.
Hey guys.
On the live stream. Yeah.
Hey guys. So this is my cousin Chris,
Hi.
and this is
Christopher Scott.
Britton. His channel is called Fanatic.
It doesn't crowd. It's a terrible channel.
It's really bad. Yeah, I wouldn't watch it. No, he's got like how many subscribers you got,
Oh,
Britton?
that's $300.
He has 300,000 subscribers. Yeah, they crashed the party.
Yeah, and Easton doesn't even know he's here.
Yeah.
So what are y'all
Easton's in his
doing? Britton,
pajamas.
what are y'all doing?
No.
Y'all just out doing
No,
nothing?
we were just kind of like, we looked at each other after he typed it in the comment section, and I was like, all right, let's go.
Go get Easton. Go inside
He's
and
in
get
his
Easton.
pajamas.
The
He's
problem
in
is
his
I
pajamas.
forgot your grow light.
Chris!
Well, we were supposed to go fishing.
So we just had we had some serious famous YouTubers show up. This one right here is not that famous.
Wow. I'll remember that the next time I think about shouting you out.
But the other one's really famous.
Yeah, holy smoke, Sean and Alaska, because you know these two, or because, like,
Hey, Brushy Creek, y'all behave. Thanks for stopping by.
why didn't you bring that grow light if you knew you were gonna, like, bust up the party?
We were like not at home. I wasn't gonna like go by specifically.
My mom's like social distancing.
Yeah.
Mom, I want you to know I had no idea they were coming.
Yeah.
For real.
Let me put my COVID mask on.
Easton's gonna flip out.
Yeah,
The 300,000.
I have
Yeah.
my COVID mask.
No,
It's
Sean in
okay,
Alaska.
Karen.
Look up Fanatic. FINATIC.
Yeah, don't go there.
It's bad.
It's bad.
And
It's
his
terrible.
channel is Christopher Scott.
They're both really
Yeah.
bad.
So Walker Farm Fam, they have Christopher Scott and then Fanatic. Those are the two.
FINATIC. Fanatic.
Look, Karen. Hand
You're getting all
sanitizer.
over me.
It's okay. It's just hand sanitizer.
Y'all, this is gonna ride. This whole thing.
Off the
So
wall.
Easton threw up and then Skylar peed all over Sarah.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
that's
wow.
awesome. I know, right?
It smells like
great,
oranges. Look, smell. See?
Gosh.
Okay.
Oh, I just went to Walmart too.
Okay. He's not gonna hug the kids, Mom.
I was
Yeah,
kidding. I did not go to Walmart.
he's been
How do I know your Jeep was in the driveway?
okay.
I don't know.
I guess this is a lot going on right now, so maybe we should go ahead and hop off. You
Yeah.
think? Yeah, because
We messed up y'all's live stream. We'll go. Come on.
No,
Yeah.
it's
you stop it right now. Yes, it was a great live. Thanks for everyone for joining us.
That's just, you know.
Were y'all watching?
We're gonna go ahead and hop off, guys. Thanks for joining us. Sorry. Welcome to
thanks
our
for the
world.
enduring
See you guys.
the party crashing, the
Yes.
pee, the puke,
Yeah.
all the fun.
He needs more likes, so go ahead and like his video.
Yeah,
He's
we're
struggling.
doing like really
he's
bad on
he's
YouTube.
struggling.
Sean in Alaska, thanks for stopping by.
I lied to you, Reed.
We'll see y'all later.
Bye, y'all.
I lied to
See ya.
you, Reed. I wasn't on the phone.
Molly, Sarah's friend took
All right.
when he took his hat off, said, "Why do you look like a low key?"
Walker Farm Fam,
Why
5M
you
Farming
look
Outdoors. So
at
Ridge Life and I say 5M
Oh.
Farming Outdoors.
We're gonna
Okay.
change our name,
I know. I told him that he should.
See y'all.
but he only liked everyone else's idea but mine.
Well,
How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Bye, guys.
Brent, I got
Hold on.
your